back this Wednesday. We got a special guest with us today. He'll be checking in soon. This guy is one of the coolest guys I've seen in the cigar world online, Instagram. I'll call him an influencer. I think he's just a lover of the leaf, really knows how to enjoy himself. Great feed, _ANUEL. Check him out. I saw him, he caught my attention, so we reached out to see if we could have a little chat and a cigar together. So when I'm in town and ready to go, we go live at 5 from Regency Cigar in the Cigar Bar. I'm in the members lounge. Here he is.
There we go. I was a little worried, man.
Why were you worried? How you doing?
I am blessed.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. You're in real estate, correct?
I just recently got my real estate license. Yes. I do a whole bunch of things actually, Mike. I'm into photography. I recently got my license to buy and sell real estate in the state of Texas. I'm super excited about that. So I just moved out here from New York. And
how long have you been out there?
East Coast. 2 years and change.
2 years and change. So you got your hands in a little bit of this. You're a hustler. You're a young hustler out there making a name for himself.
I'm Nigerian, so yes, I was born with the hustle spirit in my veins. So yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
Yes.
You're the coolest guy I've seen in the cigar world of influence online on Instagram. The photos that you take, the videos, absolutely outstanding. I said I got to talk to this guy. I got to see where this magic comes. Were you born with that? Or is this is just you were born cool? You came out of your mom's womb and just, did you have the sunglasses on then? For crying out loud! I mean, the clothes, the shoes, all of it.
First off, you flatter me, Mike. Thank you. I'm gonna try to give credit to my parents. They did a pretty good job with raising me, and just the influence with their style. Collectively and individually, they did a pretty good job with that. Obviously, wrapping this, by the way, I figured you're gonna be smoking some Davidoff, so
hey, that, and I'm gonna be sending you. I'm gonna be sending you some, and this is one. This is my favorite, so I'm getting ready to light this up.
Absolutely.
So I love that. You have that's the Nicaragua box press you have there.
Yes, this is the Nicaragua box press. Yes,
very nice. Great smoke.
It was a very, very, very thoughtful gift from a very good friend of mine, Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie. She went above and beyond to give me that.
Anul, how long have you been smoking?
I'm coming up to 10 years now.
10 years.
I started to pick up on it, started to do some research, and since I've taken the time to kind of educate everyone around me, I figured my uncle taking the time to talk me through it, it was my duty to kind of pay it forward to, especially if you are interested, because I get a lot of people asking me all the questions like, why do you smoke? What do you gain from it? What's so special about it? Are you just trying to be cool or whatever? So, I have both YouTube and TikTok.
Nice. And so on Instagram, it's _ANUEL_Anul is the handle. Is it the same on TikTok?
Same on TikTok. Same on all platforms. Same one.
Same on all
platforms.
X.
Very good. Same one.
So
you
can
find me on YouTube with that as well. _Anuel. I represented liquor brands back home, and I do a lot of event planning, activations across the country. At some point, I had billboards running across the country that I had shot for these brands as well.
So your cigar videos, and you spoke to it. Your uncle taught you about it. He took the time during his own party to teach you. This is how you want to do it. This is why, and going on. And now you do that in your videos. So you do a lot of. Now or you've done some videos, some quick tips. Very, very well done. Very much to the point. That's why I wanted to speak with you. I mean, you just do a great job. You have that natural presence to you. I mean, and that's nothing to be shy away from. I mean, it's a blessing,
I appreciate that.
And you use it wonderfully, and you come across as authentic. And that's the thing. Quite often, when you see someone with the sunglasses, with the clothes, with the cigars, with the toys, it isn't always authentic.
Right.
And we can tell watching your videos that you're the real deal in everything you do, whether it's joking around or trying to give some real advice to help somebody who's just starting out with cigars or just learning, answering some of those questions to them. I take it for granted sometimes because I've been in the business going on 30 years. I've been smoking cigars my whole adult life. So, and I deal with a lot of experienced customers and some new customers, but the majority of our clientele tend to be more experienced because we sell more expensive cigars, higher end stuff. And not too many people come in saying, I want my first cigar to be a Davidoff, you know, or something like that. So my goal in life is to find guys like you, and at least introduce you to somebody else or a handful of other people. And that's what I do with these lives every week. It isn't always about me. I like finding new people out there and saying, this guy seems real. Let me talk to him. And let me see if I can turn on a few other people to what he's doing.
I really appreciate that. Listen, when I got that DM, I was so excited. I was like, wait, is this a? I had to go back and check and make sure it was connected to the account. Like, I know I follow this guy. You know, he's a huge fan of his work, and him reaching out and telling me to schedule a time and offering to send me cigars for this. I'm like, wait, what? This is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I called my brother. I don't know if he's online right now. And one of my closest friends, Mokut, is on there right now. I see her typing. And I was like, yo, this is unbelievable. I can't believe this is happening right now. But, you know, Mike from Regency Cigars just hit me up talking about, you know, I want to schedule you to come talk to me. I'm like, yeah, it's over now.
It's over. It's over. He's reached the pinnacle. He's talking to Mike from Regency Cigar. Stop it.
Yes, look, absolutely. This is. I couldn't have pictured this, right? Like I couldn't have envisioned this happening.
Yeah, you call it cigar yoga. I always say it's a type of meditation. Native Americans used to meditate with smoke when they passed the pipe and stuff like that. It was a way to transcend the normal everyday life and go to a different level. And if you're smoking great cigars, it tends to be a wonderful place that you go. What's your favorite cigar? Do you have a favorite?
It's probably the toughest question to answer.
Yeah.
Now though, I will say that I found the Pen Standard Nicaraguan Maduros to be very exciting. I'm very excited about that right now. And the Jaime Garcias are, I think they're definitely top 10 for me.
Top 10.
Mm-hmm. I've also realized that a lot of people around me are starting to pick up on it. I try not to push. I don't recommend or suggest. I just educate, right? And I realized that it's starting to pique a lot of people's interest, especially around me, my circle, my peers, even some of my colleagues are starting to pick up on it. So what I do is, you know, I encourage them to start a little light, get on some entry level stuff, but you know, fine, premium. That way they don't run away. The idea is to get them to understand and enjoy it off the bat, not first experience was I don't think I want to try it again. Fine.
It can be contagious, you know, when somebody sees you enjoying yourself and relaxing, and they're like, my God, you look like you're having a wonderful time. What is it about a cigar that does that? And it opens up their curiosity, and that curiosity can lead to a little experimenting. And if they're guided properly by the right person, it usually ends up being a great experience for them.
Like I said, it's yoga. It's just slow movements, deep breaths, and when you get it, you get it.
Yeah. So when you started doing the social media aspect of it, did you realize that you would take off the way you have? I mean, you got I think over 50,000 followers on Instagram. Is that right? I mean, that's
right now. At least the last
58,000. That's huge, man. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. Did you know that you would resonate with that many people? You know?
No. Matter of fact, I thought I was going to get a lot of pushbacks. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm in my home, and I'm just enjoying myself.
Yeah.
So.
Do you smoke every day?
Every other day. Pretty
every
much.
Other day. Yeah. So you're smoking in moderation and enjoying yourself responsibly. Right?
Responsibly. I encourage that as well. You know, you have to, with everything that you do, you have to apply moderation to it. And
you were born in Nigeria?
Born and raised. Been here, 10 years? I mean, I've been back and forth. My family's been here a while, but moving over here has been 10 years or even less. Yeah, it's been less than 10 years. So yeah, like I said, I don't like to work hard. I like to work smart. I like to use to leverage some of the influence that I have currently. And if I can make money doing that, yeah, I can smoke more cigars.
That's right. That's right. But no interest in getting into the cigar business.
I thought about it, but I also know I have the information to know that it's not something you just jump into.
That's right.
There's a lot of information, and it requires a lot of detail, you know. And I figured, you know, I'll get there eventually. I think this is a great place to start. Educating and bringing people on board, getting people to understand why I do what I do. And I feel like that could lead to a whole bunch. I mean, I'm talking to you right now,
Yeah,
Mike.
stop
That's what I'm talking about.
stop it.
You know what I'm saying? So this is you just have to follow the path, right? Don't try to put the cart in front of the horse.
That's
Just
right.
let it go. Like I said, I don't like to work hard. Smart is the best way, and
Yeah.
it seems like a smart move right now. So that's what
And
I'm doing.
organically, follow your passion, follow your dream, everything that you're doing. Work smarter, not harder. But for somebody out there that wants to do what you're doing, I always tell people go after it, even if it's local. If you want to open up a store, here, go ahead. I focus on my own thing. I don't focus on what competitors do. And I say the more people that we can surround ourselves with that love cigars, premium cigars, and enjoy them, how they're meant to be enjoyed, that relaxation and that escape, and that getaway, not as a habit, not as an addiction, but as something to enjoy and relax. I say the more people involved, the better, right?
Absolutely.
And if I can do anything to promote you, I want to be there for you, because you're promoting the lifestyle, you're promoting the cigars, and
I
even
appreciate
if
that, Mike. I really do.
even if we had never met, just by doing what you're doing, you're
I'm
helping
gonna
me
have to
because
plan a trip
you're
and come
putting
out
it out
there
there.
for one of these events you have, and you
Well,
have
you
some of the coolest events.
you do a lot of
I was so
traveling. I see
jazzed.
that.
I was so
Listen, if you can't figure something out, sit back, cut a cigar, light it up, relax, let your mind wander elsewhere. Don't even think about it, and the answer will come. The
it
answers
will.
always come if you're open to them. But my guest today was it was a blast having you here. Follow him definitely. He's got a great feed, one of the best Instagrams in the business, and he's not in the business. He does it out of love and passion for cigars, and he's natural. He's authentic. He's the real deal. It's underscore ANUEL on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok as well.
I have Twitter, X, same handle across all platforms. So
And you're in Houston,
yes, I'm in
Texas? In
Houston, Texas.
Houston,
Correct.
Texas.
Correct.
So if you're looking for some real estate, this is the guy that can sell you your next house, right? Or if you're looking to sell your house, this is the guy that will sell your house for you and get your top dollar. He's the real deal. That's the bottom line. He's somebody that I'm going to say there's a very good chance you can trust him with the transaction, because he seems to be very natural, seems to be very authentic.
I appreciate
And that's
that,
harder
Mike.
and harder and harder to find online. Take it from him. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself, and go with the flow.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get any better than that. But definitely
Absolutely,
give him a
Mike.
follow. If you joined us today, he's got a lot that he can show you. He touches on a lot of the stuff that I forget to touch on. A lot of the basics of cigars. And look, I'm honest about it. I don't hide it.
Listen,
I'm getting better.
I appreciate it, Mike. I
When
appreciate it,
when
Mike.
I get the
You
question,
let me handle the little stuff, and then you can do it all day.
100%. It's
Absolutely, I'm more than happy to do that.
but
I'm
it's
more
not
than happy to do
the
that.
little stuff. Listen, what you do is very important, and your story tells it all. If they start on the wrong foot, they're not going to enjoy themselves. They're not going to get the full effect of the wonderful world
Absolutely,
of premium cigars. So what you do is not little stuff. The messages that you're sending out
I
there,
appreciate that.
the tips that you're giving are rock solid. And like I said, I just take them for granted sometimes, because I'm dealing with a lot of experienced smokers, a lot of guys that have been smoking for a long time.
Yep,
But even then, once in a while, I'll see a guy cut a cigar, and it's like, whoa, you have an
absolutely.
important message out there, and it caught my attention, and I
I
was
appreciate that.
very happy that you
You have
accepted the
inspired
invitation.
me to keep going, Mike. You have no idea what
Please,
this has done for me. You really
one
inspired me to keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep spreading the word, and making sure that this is enjoyed responsibly as well. It's
correct.
very important as well. So yes, thank you for this, Mike.
That's exactly right. So we're going to sign off. It's been over an hour now, and once again,
Yes.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
Not
so much,
following
Mike.
Anul, please follow him. Underscore ANUEL on Instagram. He's got a great feed. He does a great job. He's an asset to the cigar community. So you have to follow this guy. And the same thing, if you're just checking in, you're not following Regency Cigar, please follow Regency Cigar. We try to entertain, we try to educate, we try to inspire, we try to do everything right by sharing the wonderful world of premium cigars, through passion, through love, and through the enjoyment that we get out of cigars. We want more. If everyone in the world smoked cigars responsibly, we would have a much peaceful place we'd be living in,
I
right?
totally agree with that. I told someone the other day, like, you never see fights break out at the cigar lounge. There's a reason for
Exactly
that.
right. There's a reason for that. I don't care who it is. We have billionaires come in and we have janitors come in. They'll sit down and they'll smoke a cigar together. You know, it doesn't matter. All races, all religion, all walks of life. As soon as you have something this wonderful in common, nothing else matters. You can have a conversation. You can get along. You can just be yourself. And it's a lesson that the rest of the world needs to learn from premium
Absolutely.
cigars. Once in a while, nothing else matters. Just have a conversation.
Turn it
Just enjoy each
off.
other's company. Yeah. Peace is a much better way to live.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
On that note, I'm going to let you go. I'm
Thank
going
you
to let everybody go
so
here.
much, Mike. Thank you
It,
so much,
it,
everyone that
it was
tuned in
it was my
and
pleasure.
left a comment.
To Anu, you did a great job. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining us.
you for
We will
having me,
we will
Mike.
do
I
this
really
again.
appreciate it.
We will do this again and be in touch.
I will be more than happy. I promise. I will keep in touch. Thank you so much, Mike.
Definitely. I just sent some cigars out to you. I watched the box go out.
I'm
So
gonna
they're
be
on
on
their
the
way to
lookout.
you.
I'm
They'll
gonna
be
be on the
there in
lookout.
2 to 3 days. So
All
what's
right.
today? Wednesday?
I
You'll
will
have
be
it Friday or
I
Saturday.
will let you know the moment I get them. Thank
It's a
you.
pleasure chatting with you today. I had a
Likewise,
blast.
likewise, Mike.
Enjoy the cigar. Let me know when you get those other cigars. I know
Will
you enjoy those as
do.
well.
Absolutely will do. Thank you so much.
We will talk soon. Thank you so much. Thanks again, everybody. We're going to sign off now.
All
We'll see
right.
you soon.
Bye
Cheers,
bye.
guys.